Fourth grade into math, lesson 5.1, represent multiplication. I can describe how to represent multiplication using arrays or concrete models such as counters and base 10 blocks. Spark your learning. A pint contains 24 strawberries. How can you show the number of strawberries in 3 pints? So what is our group? So we're pulling out our steps, so the 3 pints and then the 24 strawberries. What is our group? The 24 or the 3? The 3, okay, because the container, right, is holding them. We got 1, 2, 3. Okay, now how much does each one of those containers hold? 24. So I can put 24 X's in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so in our first one, we just put like sporadically 24. In our second one, we did 3 rows of 8, which is 3 times 8 is 24. And then in our next one, we did 6 times 4, or 6 in each row and 4. So we would need to somehow represent that, but those would be easier ways to model it. Build understanding. Number 1, a standard apple tree can grow 13 bushels of apples. How can you use base 10 blocks to show the number of bushels 2 standard apple trees grow? So, what does 1 tree hold? We need a long and 3 small cubes, right? And then we need another long and 3 small cubes. So what does that equal? 2 longs and 6 small cubes. So what does that get us? The longs are what? 10, right? So 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, right? Okay, so how many apples? 26 apples. Number two, the guacamole recipe uses avocados. Each avocado has 234 calories. How many calories in the guacamole are from the avocados? Okay, so how many avocados are there in this recipe? How many avocados? 3, right? And each avocado is 234 calories. So we're looking for how many calories in the guacamole are from the avocado. So if we use base 10 blocks, we're going to have to represent this 3 times, this 234. So what do I represent hundreds with? A flat, right? So I need 2 flat. What's in my 10 spot? 3, right? How many longs? 3, right? How many small cubes? 4. Okay, but that's only for 1 avocado, and we have how many? 3. So I need to do this 2 more times, right?
I can draw.
Okay, so how many small cubes do I have? I have 12, right? How many longs do I have? 9. And how many flats do I have? 6. So if I regroup this, what would that be? So if I cross this out, we would be left with 2. We need to add another long over here, so then I would have what? Not 9, but 10, right? Okay, and then that could make a whole group right here, right? Into a what? A flat. So I could add another flat, and then this would be a 7. And I don't have the 10 anymore. So what's my answer? This is 0 now, right? So 702 calories. Letter A, how can you use place value and base 10 blocks to find the number of calories in the 3 avocados? So basically our picture, we showed how we regrouped, right? And then we could put some of our small cubes into our longs, right? And then we could put our longs and regroup into our hundreds or our flats. Okay, letter B, how can you write a multiplication equation for the base 10 block representation? So how many groups do we have, guys? 3, right? And then how much was in each group? 324, right? And then that would get us our number of calories. Number 1, there are 126 apples in a bushel. How can you use base 10 blocks to show the number of apples in 4 bushels? Okay, so what can we draw? So for this, we need a flat, we need 2 longs and 6 small cubes, right? Okay, so we need to do that how many times? How many times? 4 times. Okay, so what are we left with then? So we had what? We had 4 groups of 100, 2, what's my long? 10, right? And 6, what's my small cubes? 1, right? Number 2, use base 10 blocks to show 6 times 13. Draw a quick picture to show your work. So we would have to have, how do we represent 13? We need 6 groups of 13, right? So what do I draw for 13? So long and 3 small cubes, right? How many times do I draw that?
6.
Okay, so I have that. How many small cubes do I have to regroup? 10, right? So here I have 3, 6, 9, and then if I take 1 more from there, I can regroup that and add another long, right? And then do I have enough to regroup again? No, right? So how many longs do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 tens, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 longs, right? So 78. So 13 times 6 would be 78. Okay. Number 3, write a multiplication equation to represent for the representation. So how many groups do I have? 3, right? Times, how many are in each group? I have 1 flat. I have how many longs? 3. And I have 1. Oh, not 3, guys. 1, sorry. I have 1 long, right? So here's my groups, right? And in each group I have that. So, can I regroup any of these? No. So 3 times 111 is? I had 3 flats for 300, 3 longs for the 10s, and 3 small cubes for the 1. On number 4, a pumpkin patch has 6 rows of 45 pumpkins in each row. How can you use base 10 blocks to show how many pumpkins are in the pumpkin patch? So we could do, what's our number of groups? We could do 6 groups of, how many 10s do we have? 4 10s, and what? And 5 1. Use base 10 blocks to show the product. Draw a quick picture to show your work. So we need 3 groups of what? 214, right? So how many flats? 2. How many longs? 1. And how many small cubes? 4. Okay. And I need 3 sets of those, correct? Or 3 groups of those. Okay, can I regroup my small cubes? Yes, there's 10. So I can go here, and I can do 4, 8, and then 2 more, which is 10. So I can mark this off and put a long up here. Can I regroup anything else? Is there 10 of anything? Nope. So how many flats do I have? 6. How many longs do I have? 4. And how many small cubes? 2. So 642. So if I took 214 times 3, I should get 640. Number 6, I have 2 groups of what? 32. So how many longs? 3 longs and 2 small cubes. Can I do the next one? So I need one more group, right? Okay, can I regroup anything? Nope. So how many longs do I have? 6. And how many small cubes do I have? 4. So my answer would be 64. Okay, number 7. 4 watermelons each weigh 22 pounds. Use these 10 blocks to show how much the watermelons weigh. Then draw a clear picture to show your work. So I have 4 groups because of the watermelon, and then each one weighs 22 pounds. So do I draw any flats? No. So we don't have any hundreds. How many longs do I draw? 2. And how many small cubes? 2. How many more sets of those do I need? 3, because I need 4 total. Okay. Can I group any of those together? Do I have any groups of 10 that I need to regroup? No. So how many longs do I have? I have 8, right? Because there's 2, 4, 6, 8, right? How many small cubes do I have? 8. Because there's 2, 4, 6, 8. So it'd be 88 pounds for all of them.